Okay.
All right, we are the Hebrew Israelites. Week in and week out, we come to prophesy the downfall of America. We tell the people on this side who they are. Anybody of Negro, Indian, or Latino descent are the true children of Israel according to the Bible, and contrary to public belief or opinion, are the only ones that have salvation from the hell that's about to happen. And on top of that, the world is not going to explode. The earth is going to abide forever, as the scriptures say. And the people that are in rulership right now are going to go into slavery under the true children of Israel. So, let's get some scriptures.
We're going to go behind you.
The first scripture I'm going to get is going to be Revelation. So let this pop up. Alright, first scripture I'm going to get is going to be Revelation chapter 2. Revelation chapter 2, verse 9. And it reads, I know thy works, and tribulation, and poverty, and thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. And the reason I read that first is because in light of what's happening right now. What's happening with the Kyrie Irving situation, the Kanye situation, which they don't think not in the media no more, because until he apologized, they basically took more than half of the money that he accumulated, you know, because these small hats are hateful people, you know. Basically, all you got to do is say that the so-called Negroes, Indians, Latinos are the real children of Israel, you know, or say that they are Jewish too, and then the small hats get upset about that. Why? Because the small hats are actually Edomites, and they know they're Edomites. You know, they can't prove otherwise. They're not the chosen people of the Heavenly Father, and the Heavenly Father is beginning to show them that. So, anytime you say anything against what their agenda is, they try to shut you up. Just like the 6 million. Just like that book that 6 million really died. And that basically they killed that guy. So as a matter of fact, they also assassinated the one that wrote the book 13 Tribes, you know. Because basically in this book it proves that they're not the people of the Bible. But then again, right. In that book, it proves that they're not the original people through secular history. And even after that, if you look at the etymology of certain words, one word, Israeli, because I always go into that. If you look at the word Israeli, it tells you just flat out that they are not the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. It basically tells you that Israeli, who they are the people that dwell in Israel since 1948. So the state of the Israeli state, the Jewish state. So they basically telling you, if you read, they're basically telling you that they're not the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. However, us out here giving you the secular and the biblical history that the so-called Negroes, Indians, and Latinos are truly the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, as said in the Bible. So we are those people. That history that the Bible describes, that is our history. And we know that through the prophecies of the Bible. So basically, you can't deny it. However, that's a truth, a fact that they've been trying to keep hidden since they got in rulership. Matter of fact, that's part of the reason why they call themselves Jewish. It's one of the things that they use to try to get you to forget who the real Israelites are, along with the other nations. I want to get Psalm chapter 83, start at 1. Excuse me. So yeah, that's one of the things that they try to keep secret from the real descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And basically, the Bible also proves that, you know. And all throughout the Bible, you cannot deny the fact that the so-called Negroes, Indians, Latinos are actually the true descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
And yes, we're gonna further prove that. Not only that, but we can further prove that the Bible is real.
Right. Hey.
We know.
Well, the Bible is proven factual through secular history or spiritual history.
Or prophecies, because it's a prophecy coming to pass as we speak. Prophecies coming to pass as we speak. Go ahead.
This is Psalms, chapter 183, verse 1. Keep not thy silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up thy head.
Scoot over this way a little more. You'll be understand. Scoot over a little more.
They have said,
Consulted against thy hidden ones.
and come, and let's cut them off from being a nation.
That's
that
Israel.
The name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Right. So it said, "Come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel shall no more be in remembrance."
Right.
And it's going to give you the list of the nations that did that, which is basically all the nations. You know, they said, "Come, let us cut them off from being a nation, so that the name of Israel be no more in remembrance." That's what. And what do we call ourselves? We don't call ourselves Israelis. We don't call ourselves Jewish.
Negroes don't even call themselves Jews.
Right. We actually are the children of Israel, the Hebrew Israelites. We call ourselves the Hebrew Israelites, and that's a secret that they've been trying to hide since they became in power. So with those individuals that have made money in their society, Kanye and
Kyrie
Irving,
Kyrie.
Kyrie and Kyrie Irving and
Kanye West.
Kanye West, they basically trying to shut them up.
But notice that by trying to shut them up, they have not said that they were wrong. They
Right.
have not called them liars.
Right.
Everything that they were talking
Right. They haven't said that they wrong, nor have they called them liars.
Yeah.
They just use that term anti-Semitic to be a demonizing term.
And let me tell you what's funny, Akim. Let me tell you what's funny. That further proves who the ones that's ruling the world. That further proves it, because every time somebody say something about a fake Jew, they take everything away from them, or they try to take everything away from them. That tells you that white people ruling the world. While white people be trying to act like Jews, they act like Edom is ruling. They try to act like they're not. They try to escape around the question. No, you motherfuckers is ruling because the Lord said y'all the ones gonna be ruling, and y'all the ones He's gonna take down in this time. But what I want to talk about is what I want to add to what the brother was is talking about is I've been doing some research this week, and I found out that the Euphrates River is all the way dried up damn near, and there is caves down there. And there's voices down there in these caves that they don't know where it's coming from, but it sounds like a voice of something big, some creature or something. But they said that, but that proves that all these things that's happening right now at the Euphrates, the Lord said this was going to happen. Mm-hmm. And we can prove it.
It's all prophecy.
Right.
It's all prophecy. This is Job chapter 9, verse 24.
Yeah.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, wherein who is he?
He covered the face of the main judge, which was Yahweh Shai. Mm-hmm. And if not, wherein who is he? So who made these images? Who's trying to thwart the Lord's prophecies?
Right. So yeah, the people that's covering up the images. As a matter of fact, the fact that they're trying to shut up anybody that says that Negroes, Indians, Latinos are the true descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the true children of Israel, they try to give them no shine. And if they get any type of money from them, then they try to take their money away.
Oh yeah, let y'all brothers know. Wind's gonna pick up to 60 to 70. So that's real bad. So just to let y'all know.
What did you say again?
Right now, they're trying to redetermine what the definition of anti-Semite is.
Right. Anti-Semitic. What?
Anti-Semite.
Yeah, anti-Semitic.
Semitic.
I read the definition of it. It said against, like, being discriminatory against a certain race of people.
Right.
But they changed it and added that you also do not call them out and they're in certain places of power. They're redefining it.
That's what one of the things Apostle Gabar always talk about, how this new speak, how they redefine the terminology of words. And that's why we go into the etymology of words, which is the root of the word or the truth of the word. Like the word, how it was described in history, rather than all these new definitions that they putting out.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And that's another thing they doing to dumb down the. That's another thing they're doing to dumb down the population, man. With all these new terminology, the new definitions. One thing that Kyrie Irving had said when he was on his interview.
Oh, okay.
One thing that he said while he was on his interview. One thing that Kyrie Irving said while he was on his interview is that he can't be anti-Semitic.
Right.
He can't be. Why was he saying that? Because he's a Shemite.
Right.
Kanye said that same thing.
Right.
He said the same thing in multiple interviews.
Right. We come.
Hey, wait, Big Sean said it before them.
Right.
On Drink Champs.
Right.
They didn't take that down.
Right. We're Shemites. We come from Shem, which Abraham comes from Shem.
Mm-hmm.
The descendants of Abraham come from Shem. So how can we be anti-Semitic, which is really anti-Shemitic?
Right.
You know, if you come out of the line of Shem, you can't be anti-Shem because we come from those people.
But the devil always plays with words. We've been exposing that for years.
Right.
All the words he played with.
Right. So these small hats basically are saying that anybody against them are anti-Semitic.
Right.
Which is newspeak, which is a new definition that they basically came up with.
They pulling out their ass.
Yeah.
These little tiny itty bitty baby cats.
Right.
Got all in their feelings. Instead of getting your feelings, why don't you start producing some facts?
Right.
But they already know the facts. What they do is demonize you because of the truth rather than bringing out any facts.
Right.
They're not about truth.
And that's
They're
the
about
thing.
deceit.
Everybody that they so-called cancel, they never bring out why they cancel them. Everybody know why, but they never say it because they're the ones that's doing it.
Right.
And guess what? They the ones that's running this bitch with money. Look, Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Shut up, niggas. Shut up, niggas.
He mad at you.
Right. Shut up, niggas. Right. That motherfucker was like, oh shit. That motherfucker, hey man, look.
Hey, and these small hats already know that's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the ones that really don't want to talk in anything is you so-called Negroes, man.
Right, especially you Latinos.
Right, but especially the Negroes, and I'm going to read why. Because in the Bible it says he shall lift up the tabernacles of Judah first.
Right.
You know? So, and I'm going to read that because that's a real big thing. Because it's the so-called Negroes that's really pushing this thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Don't get me wrong, you got the other nations involved in this thing too. But the so-called Negroes, or the ones that look like Negroes, because he ain't no Judite, man. Right. You can tell now.
Yeah,
you can tell
he is.
But no, he's actually an Ephraimite. You know, his father's a so-called Puerto Rican. Right. So, but the ones that look like so-called Negroes are pushing this thing hard, man.
Right.
Letting the Negroes, Indians, Latinos know that they actually Israelites and not all this other BS that everybody is calling them.
Right.
You know?
Right. And they're taking
All bywords.
right. And they're taking that stand, you know, because they not look. You think most of these other nations, even the ones of the tribe of Israel, is gonna take that much of a pay cut to let you
Right.
know your nationality?
Right.
Nah, man. They
Right.
want that
Right.
bag. That's all they talk about is getting that bag. You know, this man putting his life on the line. The Most High, hey, at least he's going out with a shred of integrity. Did he sacrifice his mama? Yeah, Donda
he
got
did.
sacrificed. But you know what? I'd rather a man go out on his shield than on his motherfucking back or his face. You feel me?
Go ahead.
This is Ephesians chapter 6, we'll start at 12, verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against the principalities, against the powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Right. So we wrestle not against flesh and blood, because this is a spiritual war.
Right.
This is a war for your mind. You know, when the Heavenly Father returns, He's going to destroy this place. It's going to become physical. However, the war is for your mind. That's why when certain rich people, hey, Shalom. When certain rich people in this world start spreading the truth, it reaches more people. So they try to stop that. You know, and the thing is, they can't come against the Israelites, the brothers that's out here on the highways and hedges, because we don't benefit from their society.
Right.
So they can't do shit. But the ones that do benefit from their society, they shut them down real quick.
Like Nick Cannon.
Yeah, right, like Nick Cannon. And the thing about it is, even though they know all these things, and I'm talking about the rich people, even though they know all these things, they haven't come to defend Kanye or Kyrie. They haven't came to their defense, not at all. They've been totally silent.
What's funny is none of the black community is coming to their defense. That's so-called celebrity.
Right, because, hey, Nick Cannon, Ice Cube, they all said it at one point.
Yep.
However,
what is it? Kendrick Lamar.
Right, Kendrick Lamar.
Kodak Black.
Right,
Kodak.
right. They all said it at one point, man. But Waka Flocka, all of them said it at one point.
Look at-
However,
Who?
Chingy,
The baby. Remember when they canceled him for the lighter situation?
Yeah.
Basically saying that if you ain't gay, put your lighters up. And they
Right.
tried to cancel him for that.
right.
Because these are all of the customs that these
They
Right,
celebrate.
these small little bitty baby hats.
Right.
That's what they represent, because
Right.
they believe in what the Talmud, not the
Right.
Bible.
Right. They
right.
believe in Baal.
Right.
If you believe in Baal, you got to know that the Bible is real.
Right.
Stupid
right.
fuck.
So basically, I mean, but nobody, and we named all these rich and famous people's names because none of them came to the defense of them saying that.
Right.
You know.
But when
Why?
they-
Because the small hats are the ones that's pushing all of this silence about
Right.
the truth.
And I mean, look what they did to Kaepernick.
Current.
Kaepernick or whatever you call it, the football player. You don't hear shit from him no more. He lost everything damn near.
Because they try to send you back to the poorhouse. Because hey, when you don't got nothing to lose, you know, then you can say what you can do the will of the Lord when you don't got nothing to lose.
But you know some
That's
sucking
why
in.
there's a lot of secret disciples out there that
Yep.
ain't, you know, that's got money, but they don't want to lose their riches in this world, so they'll stay silent on what's going on.
Right.
Which is really these
Right.
celebrities.
And they always
A lot of these celebrities know, if not all of them.
All-
They've heard about it, I'm sure. But a lot of them actually support it, but they can't say nothing about it or they'll lose their riches.
right.
But you see them moving in a certain way.
Yep.
You see them eating. You see them grow out their beard. You see them do certain things that you like, wait a minute. You start seeing them change the way they move.
Right.
Like it started with Kyrie growing out his beard.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And then you started seeing, like, outside all the flat earth and all that goofy shit. He's on a learn. He's on a journey.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, and I meant to tell y'all brothers, they came out with a picture this week that fucked a lot of people up, man. Oh, Obama's best friend, right?
Oh yeah, the Michael situation.
Yeah, look, that best friend, see, he looks identical to Michelle Obama.
Yeah,
That is Michelle.
Yeah, they put Michael and Obama next to each other, and then they showed a picture of Michelle and Obama next to each other.
Yeah.
I see.
But that his best friend.
Right, but Michael ain't in the picture no more.
Right, but this is the thing.
Michelle is in the
Right,
picture.
right,
though.
right.
It's funny how
This man went.
if you look right now, Michael Obama, because that's his name. It ain't Michelle Obama. It's
Michael Obama.
Right.
Do you
Fucking
know that
transgender.
They go out. That this nigga go out and have these seminars, right?
Mhm.
This motherfucker making $500,000, $500,000 to speak. What the fuck are you talking about? You ain't doing shit.
Right.
No, it's because that motherfucker was one of the first transgender first ladies.
Yeah.
If you will.
Yep.
All right. So when that all comes out and you had that commercial, I am gay and I'm gay and I'm transgender, and then he used his real voice. I'm transgender, and that's Michael Obama. And then now you gonna start saying, damn, this motherfucker was campaigning before we even knew about it. That's gonna really make him feel good.
Right.
Because that's what democracy is all about.
Right.
That's
Look. Caesar pissed off again. Caesar pissed again.
Caesar called up his boy for a second.
Yeah, always in the midst of the righteous.
Right. The wicked is always in the midst of the righteous.
This is Zechariah chapter 12, verse 7. The Lord also shall save the tents of Judah first, that the glory of the house of David and the glory of the inhabitants of Jerusalem do not magnify themselves against Judah. So that's basically, hey, the Lord said he was going to raise up or save the tents of Judah first, so that the glory of the other tribes won't magnify themselves against Judah.
Right.
And
they always do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Who's the lowest man on the totem pole?
Judah.
And when you look at it, Judah is the lowest. You know.
How do we know that? Because no matter where we go in the world, no matter what country we step into, we are mistreated. Every fucking where we go.
Not just that, because like when you go to Brazil, you got dark-skinned Latinos and stuff, but they say the worst thing that they can do is marry a black man or don't bring home a black man.
Right.
We want you to lighten up the race. You know, to look like the enemy, man.
Yep.
So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Natives don't say that about you. You better not bring your ass home with no white man.
Right.
Turn out.
Right.
You see?
Right.
Look, I'll fuck around and, Jake ain't gonna pick him up. I'll fuck around and, you understand?
Right.
All right, we ain't got to finish because you know. But we don't teach that. That motherfucker come home and white man. Oh, hey, we get you some Kool-Aid with great. You know the niggas in the Kool-Aid commercials, they used to put fruit in their Kool-Aid. Niggas don't do that. You got the orange slices and shit. Hey, man, here you go with the ice all in it.
Right.
But back in the day, they'd be like, hey, you better not, my mom used to say, you better not bring no white woman home.
Right.
Of course, I ain't bring them home.
No, but I ain't gonna lie. My mama,
home, though.
I ain't gonna lie. My mother said the same thing when I was young. She told me not to bring a white woman home. She told me that.
Yeah, because they don't have.
No, because they'll expose them. Like a lot of women was doing some what would be so-called anti-government back in the days to survive. Well, like not telling how many motherfuckers in the house or whatever. You bring a white motherfucker, they gonna expose all that shit. Everything. So they told you, don't bring no white man, don't bring no white woman to the crib.
Right.
Hey, it's gonna be a motherfucker, it's gonna be some smoke.
Right.
But that's all right, because we telling you, hey, you can bring whatever woman you want to the crib if it please you.
Yeah.
I mean, just don't
take on her customs.
Right, don't take on their customs.
Right.
They're supposed to take on your customs.
But if you're trying to get some pussy, though, I mean, that's different.
Yeah, if you're trying to get some whatchamacallit, hell yeah.
You're trying to continue your bloodline.
Right, you trying to continue your bloodline, go ahead and splat.
Now, I will say this. Damn it, baby, I tell my daughter, you better not bring no goddamn devil. And don't get me wrong, because we know about the speckled bird, and we know our people look like some of the nations that we've been in captivity. Hey, we always go to Blake Griffin and his son, and what have you. He's a so-called black man. His father's a dark-skinned man, but his son looked like a straight-up blue-eyed, blonde-haired white boy. Right. Well, no, they busted that, because that's his damn physical trainer. They showed the physical trainer to Drake's baby mama. and he got the curly hair, he all cut, he a white dude.
Mm-hmm.
With the blonde hair, and that's what the baby looked like. So, you know, that's love shit.
Yeah. But when you what is it? Andrew Tate. He looks just like an Edomite.
No.
He is just like, look, man, look at my father. You know what I'm saying? He pointed it straight out. When
Oh,
he was an
they
Edomite.
exposed Michael Jordan too,
Yeah.
man. Look,
No,
look.
he was on Fresh and Fit, and a bitch was like, you don't know because you're a white guy and blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. And then he was like, hey, can you do me a favor and queue up a picture of my father? His father is dark as a motherfucker, man. You know?
I mean, and I've been knowing
Oh,
he was a Jake,
yeah.
but I didn't know that happened.
Yeah. Oh, just to let y'all know, I think I told the other brothers, the wind's gonna be 60 to 70 miles per hour today. So
only
it's gonna be
Seth
bad.
Getting upset about some shit.
Right.
Whoa. Yeah.
I remember last time.
Another thing we was
Last
talking
time,
about.
hold on. Last time
Another thing
Satan got mad at us, he sent a motherfucking tornado storm that caught the brothers so off guard that day that it was crazy. Right. No, I ain't,
I've been to
man.
one time, that's my second one, but I was
Yeah.
crossing the street
Woo!
like some Charlie Chaplin
Right.
shit. Didn't even realize in those motherfuckers.
So they say like, I hate you niggas.
Yeah.
Woo!
But yeah, and that was another thing we was gonna go into is how the other nations do not have salvation.
None.
It is mentioned all throughout the Bible.
Let's just
they
put-
gave you examples, and the Heavenly Father just straight up told you.
There's
it's not for it.
and there's 18 nations of people on the planet today. 17 nations do not got the promise. Only one.
Don't quench the spirit. Go ahead, man. Talk about it, man.
Quench your thirst.
Yeah, but,
not the spirit. Right.
Hold on, Akim, before y'all wait, I don't know what you're about to go into, but I was gonna go into that Euphrates, man, because I've seen some there is some crazy videos that's coming out since this water has dried up on Euphrates, man. I see the caves. They're showing the caves, but what's even crazier is the sounds that's coming from the cave. The sounds that's coming from that cave sounds like exactly what the Lord was releasing, man. The Lord is releasing something.
That's the inner earth. That kept certain things.
Right. Now, did you see them big ass caves or whatever that opened up when that water dried up? Oh my God!
I didn't know that.
You seen it? Yeah. It's not just that. It's some sounds coming out like chains, and somebody like strapped in a chain and growling like a human growl, but like a human like 20 feet or some shit. That's what it sounds like. It sounds crazy.
That the Heavenly Father got waiting for this time.
Let me
Say lay upon a sword, not sword strokes, but they have the ones.
I want to read this real quick.
Wild beast.
Meant to tear.
Yeah, I want to read this real quick because I did some research on it this week. Man, oh my goodness, I didn't even know this was happening.
Why you getting that? You got a little article. You got it already?
Yeah, I got it.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yep. Oh no, you fine. Revelation chapter 9, verse 14 and 15, saying to the sixth angel which had the trumpet, loose the 4 angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates. And the 4 angels were loosed, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year for to slay the third part of men.
Right. So, hey, there's a lot of their judgment is coming, man. It's straight up coming.
Did the Lord? Did the Lord sound like peaches and roses?
Right.
Did the Lord sound like He was gonna save everybody in that scripture? No, He said He's gonna release some shit to some creatures that's gonna fuck motherfuckers up.
Yep.
Everybody shall see.
And that's another thing about this world, man. Hey, all of this relaxation is about to come to an end, man.
Yes.
All that shit is coming to an end, man.
I just wanted to touch something real quick. When we were talking about the dark-skinned tribes, like in Puerto Rico now, they actually opened it up to where people can start identifying in the census as being black. What is it? Afro-Latinos.
Afro-Latinos, yeah.
Right? And then this is the first time they've ever done it. This is in Mexico, right? This is just show you how this is really waking it up, and this is why the Lord had to raise up tribes of Judah first. Because y'all got a fucking problem with the color of the Lord.
Right,
Yes,
exactly.
yes.
They got a problem with the Lord being
Yes,
dark
a lot-
Y'all got a problem
yeah.
with any of our people being
Right,
dark skinned.
right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a dumbass
But
shit.
that's what they teach their daughters.
Yeah, yeah.
No, don't bring home no dark skinned man. We gotta lighten up the race. I'm like, hell no, man. Y'all ashamed of your own color, man.
Right, no, you're ashamed of your own people.
Yeah.
It pissed me the fuck off, man.
Yeah.
Because I got, look.
I ain't gonna
got
lie, there's a lot of
4
Latinos that hate
Yeah.
black people
Yeah.
just because of their skin
Yeah.
color.
Well, they hate
Just like,
other Latinos because
Yep.
of their skin color.
Yeah, it's a lot of
Like I
Negroes.
said, when I
Niggas
watched-
hate Latinos
when I
because of
watched
their
that
skin
video,
color.
It was of a female Latino that was darker than me that was saying this
Yep,
shit.
yep.
And I'm like, God damn, that's really fucked up. And she was talking about how she grew up, basically not liking her own skin because
Yep.
her parents, and especially her father, talking about don't bring no black man home. You bring home a light skinned man or a white man so you can lighten up the race. That's your responsibility, which is bullshit. Straight up bullshit.
And you know what? That's why they got a problem with the Most High, the Lord's color, and the
Yep,
Most High
yep,
color. Because
yep.
what he said, if you seen the Father, you have seen the Son.
Right, right.
This says racism in Mexico leads to new social media term white skin.
White skin.
It says protests are growing in Mexico and online as the hashtag white skin is sparked a viral conversation over colorism. It says, and you know what's messed up too? They
Come another one.
They had the they took it down. They had the video. It was a news video. I was gonna use it for a lesson. Now it says we apologize. This video has expired.
Yeah, that's what they do now.
It expired now.
Yep.
Now
That's
that
what they do.
it's getting worldwide attention. That's
right,
what it is.
right. And,
Yep.
and it was such a deep. Them jakes over there are pissed off about that.
Yeah.
If you went in, look, man. If you ever sat back and you went in, I had this video, right? And they go in and they explain what Mexican was. Mexican was the term that they used.
Yeah, Texas, when they took all
Yeah.
Texas.
Yeah.
Well, no, it went back further than that.
Oh,
It went
okay.
back further than that with the conquistadors because they started using that as a term for those that mixed themselves with the conquistadors. And then
Okay.
later on, it was changed to those that basically the Mexicans that blended with the blacks, right? And to this day, that's what it literally stands for: dark-skinned dark-skinned Latinos. That's what Mexican.
Whoa, brother! It blew away your whole thing. Hold on, I go grab it. As soon as I told y'all. Woo-hoo-hoo. I told y'all the wind gonna be 60 to 70. This is crazy. This crazy than a motherfucker. Look at this shit. This crazy as fuck, man. The weather is crazy right now. Woo, woo, woo. Can't even keep the umbrella. God dang, man. Can't even keep the umbrella, man. Did you go get his other bag?
That's real though. That's real, man. Because a lot of the northern kingdoms, a lot of the northern tribes, man, they have a problem with the color of the Lord, man, and the color of us, man. And hey, the Lord is gonna get you for that, you know.
Right. I want to read more of that article.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
These assholes, I can't believe they took down a video, man, before I got the chance to do the lesson. Pissed me right the fuck off.
Right.
And look, you can't even read it.
Because a lot of the northern kingdom basically got a problem with being part of Jake, man.
Right. Y'all.
And that's fucked up, you know. Yeah, and that's real. It's real fucked up, man.
That's all you can read. You can't read no more of the fucking article. They ain't fuck, man. These devils, man. Look, this
Want to
is
show it on the camera and shit, you know.
Go closer.
Yeah, white skin, man.
So I'm gonna see if I can find it on another source. Finish that article off because when I read it, I saw the video. I didn't even have to read the article. And I was just like,
Yeah, they go.
I'm trying backwards. Word.
yeah.
Like that. I'm about to start trying
It
backwards.
ain't raining right now. You don't need it.
Shit.
Hear me out?
Oh, right,
Yeah, it
yeah.
ain't raining. It's windy, but it ain't raining.
50 to 70. They said wind was gonna be 60 to 70.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen that, like, you know, around. I ain't gonna lie, it ain't never even been this warm at this time of the year.
That tornado.
Like, yeah, something is gonna happen.
Oh, it says a few. Yeah, hey.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, yeah. Mexico City. Says a few months ago, several employees of the upscale Mexico City steakhouse came forward with a damning allegation. The restaurant had a policy of segregation in which the best tables were reserved for the customers with the lightest skin. Right, hey, there you go, man. That's why the Heavenly Father said he was going to raise up the tents of Judah first, man.
He had to, because y'all niggas love the outside appearances.
Right, because hey, what if he raised up the Northern Kingdom first? Then guess what? They'll be like, no, if you ain't light skinned, then you can't be in this. You know?
Where's the idea, though?
That came from Edomite. That came from the promotion of Edomite skin having the better privileges.
Right after they made that term black or white,
Exactly.
they started
Hey,
separating.
most high
people
blew them
based
damn
on
storm
skin
clouds
Yeah.
on though.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
and
I'm like,
Behind
ooh.
you,
based
like,
on how dark
it probably ain't gonna rain until a little bit later and shit, you know?
Yep.
It's just like,
Yep.
Right,
That's
right.
an idea that came from the Edomites, right?
Right.
And they're pushing that still. They have their own people.
well, why do you
But see,
have colorism?
but see, they still push that. But they don't just push that in our people. They push it around the world.
Right.
That's the same
democracy.
reason. Yeah,
Democracy pushes.
exactly. That's the same reason why the other nations, like the Chinese and Japanese, do that. You know, they try to they've been trying to for years been trying to lighten their skin and shit to look like Esau.
Well, they succeeded because they have a lower amount of melanin than the so-called black man and other heavily melanated races.
But actually,
still
there's
got
a lot of dark-skinned Japanese people,
That's what
though.
I'm saying.
Japanese,
And
a lot of
Chinese,
yeah.
Moab, and
But
Ammon.
they don't
Yeah.
show them on their commercials or on TV.
Yeah, they
don't promote
got they got afros and everything,
Well,
man.
Moab
Right,
and Ammon,
yeah.
where did Moab and Ammon come from?
Yeah.
Remember, they are
Yeah.
Hebrews,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
They came from their father, their mother had brown skin. Do you understand? Dark skin. So they originated from that. They originated from having some kind of melanated skin. They show you pictures of these days. Now shun Chinese and Japanese for their dark skin color, and they look darker than some of us, man.
Right.
And I ain't gonna lie, those women look bad as hell.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm gonna be the first one to let you know. And they look bad as a motherfucker.
And a lot of people don't know that
And we gonna
Brazilian
get that again in the kingdom.
Brazilian women are beautiful, man. Like,
Yeah.
but the standard that they show you on TV is light-skinned Brazilian
Right,
women.
but they
They
never
don't
show
show
the
you the
dark-skinned.
beautiful
Yes,
dark-skinned
they-
Brazilian
yes,
women,
they
man.
be looking
That-
beautiful.
hey,
And then
crazy.
Brazil got more dark-skinned people than
Yes,
America.
yes,
And
yes.
a lot of
And they
people
look-
don't know that.
And
you
that,
know?
and that, hey, do you realize that brown, that melanin is power, man?
Right,
They
right.
use that same melanin in our skin to power those microchips. I have a video on it. You know, the melanin in our skin, that same melanin we have in our skin, is used to power these microchips, man. Fucking crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Power. Look, this is. Yeah.
Well, we got protons and electrons. The white
Right.
man and
Got
other nations
neutrons.
have neutrons.
Yeah.
That's why we
Yeah,
power shit.
Well, that's why they hear us.
on
Yep.
the negative side.
That's why that's why when you was young or a kid or whatever, and you went over a family member house or something, they had a lot of carpet, and you took a balloon and rubbed it on the carpet to stick to the wall or to stick to your shirt or whatever. That's the electrons, protons, and electrons running through us, man, making that happen.
It says, that's right. It says the nation of whiter Mexicans getting preferential treatment was not surprising in a country where darker skinned people have long earned less money, received less schooling, and been all but invisible in the media.
And you know what? That sounds like Africa.
Because you don't hardly see dark skinned people in the media up in the DR and all of them places, man.
Right.
Because they basically going 100% that they don't fuck with dark skinned people so they can catch the favorite Edomites, man.
Yep.
Hey, and that's going, it's gonna lead to their downfall and destruction.
I ain't gonna lie. Look
and
at
their shame, man.
look at Mexico. Look at any news station in Mexico.
Yeah. All
They
do
don't
is-
like to
they
dark skinned
don't
people to
the
promote
dark-skinned,
no dark skinned
dark-skinned
Latinos at all.
Latinos, yeah.
All every fucking news station I watched that was from Mexico, they all got these light skinned women.
Yep. They don't promote dark skin.
And I know Mexico got a lot of dark skinned people,
Right.
man.
And a lot of them say they don't support them because they're prone to make less money and they're less favorable to basically Edomites.
And the thing is, we have to realize is that there's so many niggas. Yeah, it's so many niggas that hate Latinos as well. You know, like, but
Right.
it's
So
like an
that's
ongoing
another thing, man. Hey, the Latin tribes and the native tribes is part of this thing, man.
Right.
So all that hatred between Jake, man.
Well, that was
The Lord
was
said he's
colorism.
gonna. Yeah, the Lord said he's gonna put an end to it anyway.
I ain't gonna lie, get
That's
them
why
niggas
this
out
thing
your
is gonna
camp.
be elect,
And
man.
just to any brothers out there that's in this, that's doing this truth in truth and sincerity, get the niggas out your camp that's saying that Latinos or Native Americans ain't got nothing to do with this. It's a black
Right.
thing. Get them out your camp.
Watch them niggas in your camp that's always talking about light skin, dark skin. Hey, man, I can't stand these light skinned niggas.
Yeah, or dark skinned niggas.
Right.
Yeah. Watch them motherfuckers too, man.
Yeah, you got all these dark, you know, when niggas get to talking like that,
Colorism.
yeah.
He always
that
gonna-
shit ain't funny. Oh, that's because you light skinned. All of that dumbass shit, look,
Right.
you promoting that colorism subconsciously.
Yeah. Actually, they promoting it hard too. Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 11, verse 12. And he shall set up an ensign for the nation, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. The envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim.
Right, and it
Right.
said,
Can't wait till that day comes.
The envy and the vexation is going to be cut off, man.
Can't wait till that
Hey,
day come, man.
Motherfuckers got envy against your own people. Hey, the Lord is going to take care of you.
That's probably what them creatures in
Not a
Euphrates.
nice way.
Guess what?
You know?
Them creatures in Euphrates, they here to take the rest of you niggas out. They coming to take the rest of you niggas out, man. The rest of you non-believers, man.
Yeah, this colorism is the reason we feel like this, and y'all got these Negroes and like so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, so-called natives have this feud between you because that was fueled by the devil. All right, he fed you that colorism after he whooped your ass and oppressed you. Right, he fed you that because guess what? Where did you have? You had the ones that the master, basically the babies that he had, right, which are really Edomites from raping our women. The light-skinned one stayed in the house, and the field nigga was generally the darker. You know what I'm saying? But
All the
house
dark-skinned niggas had to be filled niggas.
Right,
All dark-skinned women had to be filled women.
right. And
That's
that's
how
how
it
they
was.
perpetuated that.
Yeah.
Right.
This is Hosea 7, verse 8. Ephraim, he hath mixed himself among the people.
Hey, ain't that what he just read, man? Matter of fact, ain't that what we were just talking about? How there's how that Latino woman, dark-skinned Latino woman, talking about her father telling her to bring home a light-skinned man or a white man so she can lighten up the race. And
Because you got a lot of Latinos out there that think because they got light skin that they're fucking they're closer to white people.
yeah, or they're better than the dark-skinned.
I'm gonna let you motherfuckers know how the fuck is you closer when the so-called white people are the physical counterparts of Negroes. So they are actually they're more close to us than any fucking race on this planet.
They're more close to us than the Africans. though.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
But
But
they're carbon copies of us, man.
right. All these
They're the bizarros.
all these white
We the
niggas out here that
Superman
act.
neighborhood.
All these white. It's a bunch of white niggas out here, and you got these black niggas that act just like these white niggas. Flat out.
Yeah, and that's true. We are the Superman. They are the bizarros, man.
Yeah. Hey, that should have been the next Superman movie they came out
Right.
with.
Oh, they
That'll
trying
be a
right
good
now,
one.
but they're getting a lot of flack from it.
Yeah, they
because they
talking
want to
about-
make
talking about
right,
that
Superman
Michael B.
Black.
yeah,
Jordan.
they want they're serious
It-
talks about it.
It's
Like,
too
yeah.
close to the truth though.
And have a fight with Zorro.
I mean,
That'll be
yeah,
a good
yeah, we
fight.
already- yeah,
And
we
it'll be
already-
an Edomite though. If
Right,
Michael
right.
B. Jordan, Superman
Versus the Edomite Superman,
Right, right.
the one that's Superman right now.
But that'll be the Bizarro one.
Yeah, but he's the Bizarro.
And don't think that we don't know that. Hey, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I want to see the Wakanda movie, but don't think that we don't know that the agenda that y'all pushing when y'all keep empowering these so-called Negro women.
Right. Well, but if they did make a Superman movie like that, that'll be just Jacob versus Esau again.
They-
That'll be the highest grossing movie in history.
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah.
That'll be the highest grossing movie in history, boy.
Right.
That
That real
goddamn
Superman.
And they do it right too. They don't rush it. And
I mean, look what they did with Hancock. They made
Right.
the most powerful black man in the world a fucking drunk.
And it was a
And not only he was a drunk, but they had him on the movie scared of the government.
Right.
This
Right.
nigga went to jail.
Yeah,
I'd have been like,
willing
to the
I'd
government.
have been
Right.
like, nigga, fuck all of y'all.
Right. I mean, at first he was like that.
Yeah.
But then, yeah. Like that.
What y'all think about? Matter of fact, don't even look me in my eyes.
Right.
Matter of fact, since I got spiritual power, don't say shit when I fucking come around.
Right,
Everybody
right.
be quiet and look at
Right.
the fucking ground.
Hell
Right.
yeah.
Oh, you said what? Beige!
Right.
Boom! And start tossing niggas in an orbit. Hey, this nigga in orbit.
Yeah. Yeah, he
Yeah.
tossed them just way up in the air.
No, just
Yeah,
toss them in the orbit like Ariana said. They
I
can't
want
breathe
them
up there.
I want them to be like,
Matter of fact,
hey,
they ain't making it to orbit because they're gonna burn up in the what's the name in the firmament.
Yeah,
They're gonna burn up in the firmament before they even get to the
throw them up
orbit.
just high enough before they hit that Van Allen's throat. You know?
I mean, that's basically
nigga
what
hit
Hancock
a
did.
satellite,
Just throw him all the way up there and shit,
And they-
and just caught his ass
Right.
and shit.
Hey,
Like,
he-
don't say it no more.
We throw them up high enough to hit the International
But, hey,
Space Station. You know what I'm saying?
but they act, in the beginning, Hancock's attitude was pretty much on
Fuck you,
point.
motherfuckers.
Like, man,
Fuck all you motherfuckers.
I,
Yep.
I hit bitches' ass.
Yep.
I rape bitches. I do all that shit because I'm powerful.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you can't do
Right, you can't do shit about
And
it.
the thing is that ain't no way I'm gonna be living outside like a fucking bum. And these motherfuckers, and I got this much power, and I'm living outside like a bum among these fucking weak ass devils
Right.
that's
right.
living good in luxury
Right.
homes and shit.
No fucking way.
Fuck out of here. But they made the white superhero. Oh, he was living good. What's that movie with the with him and he found out his girlfriend was a superhero too?
That's the same one. That's
No. They ain't Hancock.
Oh, the
No.
white woman was a
Yeah,
superhero.
she the white woman
Oh,
and the white dude
my
was a
super
superhero.
ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, my ex. Remember
super
when she threw the fish through his what's the name? Basically, yeah. Look how good they were living.
Yeah.
Look at the narrative compared to the Hancock narrative,
Yeah,
man.
that's basically the propaganda they push.
Yeah.
That Esau is always living good. And Esau
If
is
black
always-
people get
Well,
power,
look
we
at the white
evil.
woman. You know, in Hancock, she was living straight. She had
Yep.
a little bad
Yeah. But you know, like I said,
Right.
it's the
Right.
Negro heroes, the Negro heroes that they don't like.
Yeah, and she was all attracted to Hancock. but
Right.
She couldn't be with him like, hey,
That was, but that's
They canceled it after 2 seasons.
Hey, yeah.
Complaining about that.
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah.
You know what? My
Yeah.
demon used to read the comments to me. I don't understand it. That was the most thing that I heard.
they don't understand. Right,
A
right.
bulletproof nigga in
Right,
the hood
right,
that's handling nigga issues.
right.
Well, you don't need to look at the
Right.
Iron Fist, motherfucker.
Right.
Go look at the Iron Fist. They fucked
Right.
that all up.
But you know, look at the TV show. What is it? Breaking Bad. Look what they did to that. That shows you what the Edomites are really about. And they wanted to cancel Walter White.
Yeah.
Why? Because he slaying that white just like the government do today.
I know he had that blue. I think I had the blue mess.
Well, he had because he was a chemist.
Right.
He knew shit.
Yeah.
He knew shit. He showed them a different way to make shit without even using the shit that they were using. Like,
It says, within days, activists mounted a boycott and the city launched an investigation into the restaurant. Senora Grill Front, which denied the accusations. It said multiple public figures highlighted the scandalous evidence of pervasive bigotry. Racism,
Only white people can be racist in this country.
Racism is real. Mayor Claudia something told reporters using a word long regarded as taboo. We have to accept that it exists and fight it. Jumping down, they embrace the nation's foundational myth that its people are mestizos, a single blended race of indigenous and Spanish blood, insisting that there could be no prejudice and all Mexicans were the same. And they all are the same. It don't matter if you're light or dark, bro.
Right.
You're still an Israelite.
Right.
You ain't a
Right.
Mexican, you're an Israelite.
Right.
On the tribe of Issachar. Right. It says, but a growing social movement is challenging that thinking, thrusting discussions of discrimination based on skin color to the fore.
Right, because hey, just like the apostles always say, man, every Israelite ain't gonna look like John Shaft.
Right.
And matter of fact, every Israelite ain't gonna look like it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. They gonna hate Yahweh Shai because Yahweh Shai darker than any of us up here.
Right.
They gonna hate the Lord, man.
Right.
Look at Sam Sosa, boy.
Right.
Right.
He didn't bleach the shit.
Oh, he didn't turn. He's an Edomite. He's an Edomite. Cause that's what he wanted. No, what I mean is that's what he wanted to be. Right. So the Lord painted him as an Edomite. He'll never get that melon back, man. Yep.
Because he was darker than me too.
Yeah, he was darker than all of us.
He didn't bleach the fuck out of
And what was the reason for that?
Yeah.
What was the reason for all that though?
Right.
So he could blend in with these damn devils.
But see, but I ain't gonna look, I'm not gonna talk too bad about it because Michael Jackson
Did it
the
too.
same thing.
Virgalago or Benalago, whatever the fuck it is.
Vitiligo.
That's
And
bullshit.
But after a while, when he got older, he was like, yeah, he know they the devil.
Yeah, and that's why they killed him,
Yeah,
Prince.
yeah.
They killed, man, so many motherfuckers.
I heard that was something that Esau did too.
Yep. They called it Benalago, but they fucked his
He
melon.
eventually said that this so-called white man is the devil, though.
But
And I think they really got rid of him quick because if Michael Jackson started talking about Hebrew Israelites, the world is gonna listen.
right.
You know?
And now not just that, but this the thing though. They would have hated Michael too.
Oh, okay. If that's the case, that's why they killed him. Michael Jackson trying to buy a news network.
Yeah.
Same
Well,
thing
I was gonna say Bill Cosby did. You see, they tried to send him up the river.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson owned the largest portion of songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was trying to buy out all of the songs.
Yeah, so they killed him for that reason because they don't want Jake to have an independent.
No, they don't want Jake to be in no type of power structure.
Right, and that's why they have so much animosity against the internet. Why do y'all created?
Yeah. Why do y'all buy some y'all shop for creating Pandora's box, which is the so-called internet?
Right, they don't want Jake
Oh.
to own nothing at all.
These man. Satan hard at work today, boy. That wind blowing, he hard at work.
And using Twitter and TikTok, they called out companies and celebrities for discrimination and have popularized the new term whitezican, a mix of the words white and Mexican to refer to the nation's wealthy light-skinned elites.
Yep.
The movement has found a powerful ally in President Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador, a tan-faced leftist for the poor state of Tabasco, whose family has been subjected to racial smears, and who has highlighted the issue of racism like no other leader in Mexico's history. Look at this, man. All of this stuff is coming to the forefront right now.
The Lord bringing it.
Prophecy.
Yeah, because the prophecy, the Lord bringing them.
Bring it.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you know that whole scandal, that whole situation in Los Angeles where the mayor, the Mexican mayor, she said, talk about, the little black boy, comparing him to a monkey because he didn't know how to act and shit. And they were basically, she was on the city council,
says in recent days, activists here have watched the scandal unfold in Los Angeles that feels remarkably close to home when 3 Latino members of the Los Angeles City Council were caught on tape deriding indigenous Mexicans as short, dark-skinned, and ugly.
Yep.
It didn't surprise me at all, said Jose Antonio Aguilar, the founder of the group Racismo MX. Of course, the racism we experience here is exported to immigrant communities in the United States, he said. So that shit went, that devil put a foot deep in your ass. They put a foot in your ass so deep that it started fucking you up in the place that you call home, and then your children's children took it into the so-called new world and perpetuated those same fucked up values.
Those fucked up ideas.
Talking about they short and dark. I heard it too. But one of the things she did get on was the undisciplined son of this Edomite that was part of the council, I guess. And the Edomite is a homosexual, and he has adopted a black son. And the motherfucker's wild, and I guess he was acting bad, and she was talking about him too. When she used that on the platform to try to unify these gay and civil rights. You see what I'm saying?
More propaganda.
You're talking about my son and la 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 la. Fuck. This place gotta go.
Yeah, at the end of this.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna just say this, man. Vote no on proposal 3. Just for the commercial.
Right, no, better yet, don't vote at all. Yeah,
Right.
your yay be yay and
Let
your
nay be nay. Fuck your vote.
All right, one more scripture. All right.
One more again. Woo!
It's Isaiah 13 and 2.
Yep.
Lift ye up a banner. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain. Exalt the voice unto them. Shake their hand, and they may go into the gates of the nobles.
Right, you Edomites are going into slavery.
Not all of them is Edomites over there though. I see a Latino. No.
If you're not a Latino, a Negro, or a native, you're going into slavery. Yes. If there's a Latino in that group, he's the king of all you Edomites.
Yep, he right. And
Remember
but look,
that.
he's in the back. He's dragging behind.
Yeah, he's the king of all you so-called white people. Remember that.
Hey,
And, that was just a demonstration of shaking the hand, man.
Right.
because they probably live in East Grand Rapids and shit.
Right.
Big ass house that looked like the one in Fresh Prince.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ain't shit to them.
And they have a problem with that, man.
Yes,
They have a problem with Jake ruling over them in any type of
Oh,
capacity.
you got a nice house. You can hang with us.
Right. And right now, them devils probably mad as hell at their homeboy for being.
Oh yeah, I wanted to say this before we get out the camp. You can be done with that, brother. Start.
I have commanded my sanctified one. I have also called my mighty one for my name. Them that rejoice in my height. Alright, the Heavenly Father's sanction is mighty. And that's going to be the epistles. That's going to be the elect. And that's going to be his angels in that day. And the Lord is coming soon. Can you pan and show this? It's going to be looking like that. This is what it looks like. This is how it looks. Like. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be a whole lot of gnashing of teeth. Because the same way that big ass storm is going to come this way, it's the same way the Heavenly Father going to come back. You're going to see a so-called black man crack open them skies. You're going to know that's your ass.
Right. With that, we're going to close. All praise and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
I'm learning to the Apostle Great Millstone. Salutations to y'all for doing the work of truth and sincerity. On 3 above the ball. 1, 2, 3.
Abab Ball, Abab Ball, Abab Ball. Shalom, Makim.
See how the light came on?
Yeah.